Hello.
We are streaming
It is time.
Mario Kart World.
It is time for Marcus Carcass.
Are you sure that's the right game?
You're not playing Marcus Carcass?
I don't like how Carcass is in there.
What?
Aw, dang it, my little Discord overlay thing isn't working. I will remove that. Never mind that.
I am
No.
joined today with the Plant Commander, who I've streamed with numerous of times. If you go over to his Twitch channel, which is in the pinned comment in Twitch chat right now, he's streaming his point of view. If you're watching the VOD on YouTube, it's going to be in the description. And yeah, we're going to be playing with viewers, so if you want to race with us, the room code is on screen. Anyone can join at any time.
Yeah. I also have the room code on stream. Why is that not centered? I moved you. Get the fuck back in the middle. Hey there.
I have mixed feelings about this game, but I will say
I think it's bad.
I think
I think
it's
this game is bad.
I think it's the worst 3D Mario Kart. I do like really dislike the two 2D ones, so like this is better than those, and I see
That is
the
not
vision.
what you said. That is not what you said when we played through Super Circuit.
I-
Super Circuit is a good ass game. It just has a high learning curve.
I changed my mind. Last time we played with friends, I was like, oh, I
Because you
actually
played
don't
it on
like
Switch Online, and Switch Online has terrible input delay.
Okay, but even if I do change my tune and end up liking Super Circuit again, I will say that like I freaking like this more just because it's a 3D Mario Kart.
See,
There-
I really loved this game on launch. Like, I
Same.
really had a really good time with it for the first, like, 4 hours. Then I opened up the open world for about 3 minutes, and I was like, wow, this is terrible.
The thing is, like, the problem is the open world idea is fucking great, but there's not enough stuff to do in it, and also I found out that there's a lot more to do in single player that they just disable when you're playing in an online lobby, which I think is stupid.
Well, even then, the only thing that's missing from the online is the P-switches, and that's one of those things that, like, once you've done a couple of them, you've kind of seen them all.
Some of them are really hard, and I'm just like, you know what? I'll do this another time.
I never had that problem. See, my issue with this game, aside from the open world being terrible and the fact that... Hold on. Get out of photo mode. What the fuck is the map button? It's Y. Okay.
Y.
This map is useless.
Oh yeah, I'll show it on my screen too. Like,
It sucks.
this is the most basic ass map, and like, if you're
You
trying
could barely even see the road.
it shows how many, like, of each collectible you've collected, but it doesn't show you where on the map. So 100%ing this game is gonna be evil.
Yeah, like, it doesn't show what you... It doesn't... The most it shows is when you hover over a track, it says how many of the question mark panels you've gotten in each, like, area, but it doesn't tell you where. It doesn't give you any indication of where. You can't, like, mark anything on the map. It's completely useless.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Not yet.
It's terrible.
Yeah?
Also, I made a Blue Sky post not too long ago saying, like, the Mario Kart part of this game is awesome. The world part is ass. I disagree with that now. Now I think the Mario Kart part is also ass because I found out that drifting is literally slower than driving in a straight line.
I really
and
hope
that
they
is
fix
pathetic.
I hope
That
they
is
fix
pathetic.
That.
The only time it is worth drifting is if you can get, like, a super boost. But otherwise, don't bother. It's faster to just drive in a straight line.
I really hope that is fixed in a update, because, like, I feel like I really hope that wasn't intentional. That's just stupid.
The amount of costumes each character has is incredibly inconsistent for no reason.
Donkey
Why does
Kong
Donkey
has
Kong
one.
only have
Pauline also only has one. Like, really? You couldn't think of any more ideas when, like, Daisy, Peach, and Rosalina have a fuck ton? Like, come on, guys.
There's a lot of personality and charm, but it's wasted on a game with zero content.
Yeah, like...
And the content that is there is extremely lackluster and honestly not very well made. This game is so unpolished.
Okay, I disagree on unpolished, and I will say the existing courses are fucking great, and the music, the soundtrack is huge, and all the songs are amazing. The OST is fantastic.
Alright, Jeppo just brought something up in my chat. They wasted a lot of character slots on random enemies. Where's Link? No. Get that shit out of my Mario Kart. That was fine for one time. I don't want this to become a crossover series.
I don't want this to become a crossover series, but I do like the occasional Nintendo character, and I do miss Link.
Occasional. Keyword is occasional. I don't want them to be mainstays.
I wanted Link and Isabelle back.
I don't. I think that Mario Kart should stay Mario Kart and not Nintendo Kart. Because I feel... Oh, hi, Kai.
Wait,
I feel like... Yeah, I'm in a truck.
Oh.
Now, where's Diddy and Funky Kong? Now that I agree with. Funky Kong less so because he's kind of a deep cut, but like Diddy Kong, there's no excuse for.
Yeah, Diddy Kong is an anomaly. Like, that is so weird.
He's only in 3 Mario Kart games. That's very odd.
He literally has Diddy Kong Racing. He's built for this. Bro has practice.
It's so weird to me that Diddy Kong is only in 3 Mario Karts.
That's just
4 if you count Thor, but I don't. Yeah, he's only in Double Dash, Wii, and 8 Deluxe. No, when I said this game is unpolished, I mean like, there is no excuse for driving in a straight line to be faster than doing any of the nonsense that this game allows you to do, like this. Like, I should be rewarded for pulling that off. But no, the game actually is like, no, you're slower because you tried to be cool.
There is, okay, you are a little bit wrong there, and I've seen videos. You can do some crazy fucking shortcuts and boosts and stuff by, like, bouncing off of incoming cars and, like, wall jumping and stuff, and that is a lot faster than driving in a straight line and just doing the corner. So the game does reward you for stuff like that. It's just normal drifting that it doesn't reward you for.
It does reward you, but the thing is, it's so minimal compared to the effort required to pull that off that you might as well not even bother. Drifting, being straight up slower, that's just bad.
Again, though, you should look up the videos of people doing wall jumps and stuff because, like,
seen them.
Kind of crazy.
I've seen them. It's just the reward should be a lot better for being able to pull off nonsense like that.
I mean, if it was a lot better, it would be kind of unfair because then, like, you'd be playing online.
No, it wouldn't, because that would require people to be good at the game, and I think rewarding people for being skilled at a video game is not problematic. I don't see any world in which being good at a game and being rewarded for it is a bad thing. The game should reward you for being good.
I am going to start a race. And the good thing about this game is, even if we're in the middle of a race and you guys want to jump in our public lobby, you can, because, like, it'll just put you in free roam until the race is over, and then you can jump in.
Also, the fact that the game, like, shoehorns you into its driving between the track nonsense, when most of that is extremely boring after the first, like, one novelty
I like
try.
it. I don't like it.
I think it's fine, but I think it gets old. But the issue, my bigger issue is not the fact that that's a thing, it's that you can't turn it off in single player.
Yeah, in this mode, if you click on plus,
whatever track you select will just be like 3 laps normal. If you are like near 3 different tracks and you select one, which is the default, then you'll do this straight away. Whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean.
Oh, Jeff was talking about Sonic Racing Crossworlds. I think it's gonna be neat. I probably won't get it at launch just because there's a lot of games coming out in the near-ish future, and especially right around that. I think that game comes out the same day as Sonic.
The next game I plan on buying is AI Sonic 3. That is the next one that
It's not 3. It is not 3.
I know it's not 3, it's 1.5, but like, it's the 3rd game, so I'm calling it 3. I know where it takes place. I'm so excited for that, man. More people need to play the Sonic Files. It's really good.
True.
It's good. It's got great characters and story, and it's a visual novel series that is fully voice acted, and like has gameplay sections that are really good. So
the second game has gameplay sections that are really good.
The
gameplay sections in the first game they're fine, but there's like no rhyme or reason to any of it. It's just kind of trying out random nonsense, and sometimes it works.
Okay, but the thing is, I will say, like, I'm kind of judging it based on, not compared to other video games, based on gameplay and other visual novels. Because visual novels are not known for gameplay. So when you got a visual novel series that actually has gameplay, that's pretty great. But seriously, more people need to play it, man. It's a murder mystery thing. It's like the most generic way to describe it. I don't feel like giving a synopsis right now. I don't know why Rosalyn is in the default outfit. I selected the outfit I wanted.
Same for me.
That's weird. Maybe it's because I ate food.
I ate food in the overworld.
I did too, and I think that's what changed it. By the way, Jason, you can disable that in the settings if you don't want it to change, which I think I might.
Oh, you can?
Yes, you can. I might do that just because, like, I've already unlocked all costumes, so, like, why on earth would I, you know, change costumes? Also, thank you for following Tedious Lamb. Welcome! I post all my VODs for streams on my YouTube channel. So
How do you change that?
So if you want to see my other streams,
there we go. I found it.
go subscribe.
Where's character?
Yeah, I need to change.
Get in that one.
Oh,
There we go.
well.
Alright, now I'm curious. Do I? Okay, yes, we can do that.
It won't let
You can pick tracks that are right next to you.
Yeah, you can. Okay, it picked mine, so this is the one where you're actually gonna go through it. I like the driving to it. I enjoy it.
I like it as a concept, but look at the track layout. It is a straight line.
I need to...
In a game that rewards driving in a straight line.
After we're done with these 3 races, I need to go in the setting and disable that costume thing, because since I set the time...
I just did.
I couldn't because I'm like the owner of the lobby, and it won't let me do that.
I've done it.
It wouldn't let me.
There's also no point to tricking multiple times in midair. It does nothing.
Oh, I know.
So I don't know why they added that.
I know, but like I like doing it. I thought it would have done something. Like, I thought it would have been like when you land, you get more moves.
I was kind of hoping it would be like, kind of like Tony Hawk, where you can like do as many as you can, but if you're in the middle of a trick when you land, you get crashed.
See, I've never played Tony Hawk, or any games like that for that matter.
In most games, like any like skateboarding or BMX shit, like you can do as many tricks as you want. You get more points for doing more in a single jump. But if you're in the middle of a trick when you hit the ground, you crash.
Okay. I love what they did to this stage, man. The
I think
remix
you're
is
kind
so
of
good.
overhyping it. It's still just kind of a circle.
It's a fun circle. Man, when you're driving through this course, the course is over in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Because the course is so freaking short.
This is a 5-lapper normally, right?
I believe so. I think so. Could be wrong.
But yeah, if y'all didn't get a Switch 2 at launch, you're not missing much.
No, you're not. It's better to wait, honestly, because I'm sad to say this, but the first day I got it, hype as fuck. I was having a great time. Then, after that, I became bored, and I have not... I thought that when I got Mario Kart World, I wouldn't be able to put it down. I've been just, like, doing other shit, and just occasionally playing Mario Kart World, and it feels like there's nothing to do at launch. I really wish there was, like, a big, beefy game to play, and there just isn't.
This is the most disappointed I've ever been in a Mario Kart game. This game is not worth $80.
No,
And
it's
I am of the controversial opinion that $80 for a video game isn't completely unreasonable. It's too much to ask in this economy when people are being paid as little as they are. But I think that's a different question entirely. I think that opens a question of like living wages and shit, and that is not related to the video game. So I don't blame them. I don't blame them for adjusting the price to inflation. I don't think that is something to be mad at developers for.
Okay, no, there's something crucial you're missing out here, though, Jason. I think it was Doug Bowser. I could be wrong, but I do know that, like, Nintendo said that, like, not every game is going to be $80. It depends on, like, how much, like, they think the game is worth. And Mario Kart
Yeah, I know. I'm
World
just talking in
is
general because a lot of people are saying like, oh, no game should be worth $80 even if it's like a
No,
super big game.
that I disagree with because, like, games are getting more and more expensive, and some of these games is, like, such a
Again,
complex thing.
adjusting for inflation, games have always been this expensive. Like, this is not a new thing. Number just go up.
Yeah, the problem is the living wage is also not going up.
Yeah, and I think that is a completely different conversation to be had that I'm not getting into. But anyway, the point in me bringing this up is that, like, I think that a super big game, like, I'm trying to think of what a good example would be.
Red Dead Redemption 2? I haven't played it, but, like, that
I
kind of...
haven't played that, but, like, yeah, that is one that comes to mind. If that was released today, I think asking $80 for that wouldn't be out of the question.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame him for something like that.
I know people are saying that Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be $100. I don't know how true that is.
Now that... Like, now, if the game really, like, is that big of a thing, I get it.
I'm gonna be honest, if GTA 5 was released today, I think that game would be worth $80. GTA 5 is
I
huge.
haven't played any GTA games, so I don't really
The
have
problem is they've been milking it for 10 years.
When did that game come out?
2013.
Oh. Man, I was in first like most of the race, and then I fucked up, and now I'm gone. This is entirely my fault.
Yoshi!
Hello, first place. What the fuck? Chain chomps are evil! What the fuck? What the no! Okay.
That was sad.
Did you see that?
I'm saving a clip of it. That was very
I
sad.
also saved a clip of it. That was
But yeah, like,
sad.
a game being $80, if it is a game that is $80 worth of content, I think is still asking a lot, but it can, in theory, be justified. This is not that game. Not even close. This game is honestly some of the least value you're getting out of a Mario Kart out of any game released in the last 20 years. You are genuinely getting very little out of it. This game is worth less than Mario Kart Wii, if you ask me.
The thing is, I expected this game to have less content than Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, obviously, but like this is like you do everything in the first day. I literally played everything in the first day.
I will say the track design is kind of on point. Like it's pretty good. Oh, I fell.
Sad.
Yeah, the new tracks that they add, there are only 16 new tracks in this game, by the way, which, to be fair, is the standard amount for a Mario Kart game. But after 8 Deluxe, it feels very underwhelming.
What's the difference between frantic and normal items? I can never tell the difference.
It's just more generous with better items in higher places. So, like, it's not unheard of to get, like, a star in second or some bullshit like that.
How does Knockout Tour with frantic items sound?
Awful.
Do you want to do it?
No.
Okay. Do you want to do normal or hard computer players on Knockout Tour?
Hard, I guess, just to show people the nonsense that this game has, because 100%ing Knockout Tour, 3-starring Knockout Tour on 150 is a nightmare.
150
I just finished doing it. Literally, it's luck-based. Literally, all you do is you drive in a straight line and pray that you don't get triple red shelled and spiny shelled.
Oh,
it is a 100% luck-based mode.
Oh, one thing we forgot to mention is Rainbow Road in this game. It's like the best track in the series. It's so good.
Yeah, I agree with that. The track design is one of the few things not wrong with this game. It's just a shame that the physics and the world suck.
Wait, why is my... Okay. Thought my PNG tuber wasn't working, but it is.
See, the thing is, I feel cheated because I can't really experience the music as intended, because this game is so boring that I can't dedicate my attention to it without watching or doing something else at the same time. So I have the game turned down.
The soundtrack is on YouTube.
The music is really good, but I'm never paying attention to it because this game is not good enough to hold my attention. I should not be saying that about Mario Kart.
I'm gonna be real. This game's OST is the best of any Mario game, period. I don't know if that's a controversial opinion or not, but like with the amount of songs and how all of them are bangers and they all somehow flow together so seamlessly, it's fantastic. Also, there's a lot of music from shit you wouldn't expect. There's a song.
Yoshi story credits theme.
There's a song from Flipnote Studio in this game. I don't even remember music from Flipnote Studio even being a thing. But apparently there's something Mario related, I'm gonna guess it's an Easter egg,
in this game's OST. Like, it's kind of wild, the amount of, like, arrangements and performances. And there's also, like, a good variety of music types, music genres. Like, there are some jazz ones like Mario Kart 8, but there's also, like, ones that are rock, there's some, like, techno ones.
The thing is, I'm fine with the jazz. I just think that modern Mario, for the most part, kind of goes overboard with it. I like jazz music. I just don't want it to be the entire soundtrack.
I think that's valid. I just disagree because, like, I think the jazz fits Mario. I'm fine with it. Like, I'm not complaining.
So I just want some more variety.
Yeah, that's valid. This game does have a lot of variety with the OST, which is fantastic. The only course in this game that I don't like is Coco Mountain, and it's not because it's a bad track, it's just not that course. The game calls the mountain
I
tough.
still think that Wario Stadium is a bigger sin because it's not even remotely the same track shape.
Okay, but like, it's the same theme. Coco Mountain is now
Barely,
football.
barely.
I can tell that's one of the things. Coco Mountain I would not be able to tell if you didn't tell me. Just showed up.
Choco Mountain is poop land.
The game literally calls the, like, the fucking poop water chocolate when you do, like, a time trial thing on the open world. They're lying.
That's pretty cool. I am happy to see Kart's back.
Yeah, me too.
What do you mean you two? You didn't play Mario Kart Wii.
I did. I played all of it with
Yeah, but like you played each track in that game like one time.
you. Yeah, but, like, I liked Toad's Factory a lot. That was, like, my favorite course in Base League. I will say I do have trouble remembering what is actually in Wii because when I played it, I played all of the regular courses once and then a mod which adds like over 100 new fan tracks. And so like, I wish I grew up with Mario Kart Wii. I grew up with a Wii, but the thing is I just genuinely didn't know that Mario Kart Wii existed at the time.
I don't understand how that's possible. The advertising for that game went crazy.
I never saw people. The thing is,
I distinctly remember a commercial with a guy with a stereotypical like Texas accent and a cowboy hat.
you're talking about the one where it's like a bunch of movies.
No, there's like I don't remember the exact details of the commercial. I just remember a guy in a cowboy hat advertising like, you can use the wave wheel.
You see, as a kid, I'm surprised I never saw an advertisement too, because the thing is, as a kid, how I found out about video games was through TV commercials, like Spirit Tracks. I found out about Spirit Tracks through the commercial with the kid on the train.
The show was scary.
It got me excited because I was like, oh my god, is the fun gonna be like Twilight Princess?
No.
It was
No.
not.
I mean, Zelda did die.
Yeah. She does pass away.
But after that, not really.
It is kind of crazy that, like, it's the only Zelda game where, like, a main character fucking dies. Spirit Tracks was hard. It's so underrated. I will still continue to stream to the rooftops because that game goes hard. And not enough people gave it a try because they wrote it off because of touchscreens and rules. It is very
Not why
good.
people wrote it off. People wrote it off because train.
That as well, but I'm talking about now. I don't hear many people complain about the train now. What I hear nowadays when like Spirit Tracks is brought up is like, oh, that game, I would give it a try if it wasn't for the touchscreen. I know that the touchscreen isn't for everyone, but like I think that Phantom Hourglass touchscreen controls needs a lot of work. Spirit Tracks kind of like makes the formula a lot better.
Oh yeah, they polished it a lot. I
Like-
like being able to tap instead of draw a little circle.
Yeah.
Also, like, people who write it off for the train never played it, and I know that they never played it when they write it off for that, because the train is really fun. I really like the train. You get
I do understand why people are apprehensive about the train because it literally locks you on rails and like it doesn't give you a lot of freedom. But I think what they do with it is really cool because you have to be kind of like strategic about like where you go and when.
There's also
Otherwise, you will die.
Also, it's not like you're sitting there doing nothing. There are demon trains
It's very interactive.
Yeah, there's demon trains on the tracks that can one-shot you. There's enemies. There's, like, you know how there's horns in Breath of the Wild? But to a very much smaller extent, there are bunnies on the map, and you can, like, catch them. There are, like, spots that you can discover that aren't on the map originally when you're traveling. There's a lot to do. And also, people, like, bitched about the train when it first came out because they were like, that's too much technology in Zelda. And now we have Breath of the Wild. And I get that's more of, like, a fiction-y type of technology, but, like, come on, guys. Build a car, you can have the train. My unpopular opinion is I never thought the train was too much of a stretch. I feel like that's still in the realms of, like, can still fit.
I don't think it is either. Because it's like steampunk. It's not like actual like modern technology.
I wish there was more media that actually was like.
It was uncontested for the last like 5 minutes of that knockout tour. Knockout tour is so boring because it's literally just either you're getting completely fucked by items for 10 minutes straight, or you're way out in front with no competition. It's either really annoying or really boring. There's no in between.
Yeah. I'm just saying that Mario Kart mod of N64 did Knockout Tour before Nintendo did it officially, and that is way better because it's tiny tracks. And it's got like a suspenseful, like, you're always like on edge, like, oh no. Every lap
Also, can we talk about just how bullshit the stats screen in this game is? It's bad. Why are there only 4 stats and most of them are not even accurate?
Oh yeah, let me show that on my stream.
It's bad. Like, this has been a problem since Mario Kart 7, but come on, guys. Really?
There's also hidden stats that like are in like,
Again, hidden stats have been a thing since 7. In fact, now that I think about it, I think they're in every game except Wii. I think Wii is the only game that doesn't have hidden stats. Wii might even have hidden stats now that I think about it. It just has, like, the majority of them on screen, so it actually tells you what most of the shit is. But ever since Mario Kart 7, they're like, you know what? That was overwhelming the player. Let's not tell them any of this crucial information about their character and kart. And this game is the worst offender of that by far.
I wish this game had more content.
I wish this game was good.
I still don't think this game is bad. I just think that like
I didn't for a while. I was trying to be a defender, but the more I play it, the more I realize, you know what? I can't give this a pass. I genuinely can't give it a pass. It's just not good.
I do hope that this game like does get a ton of like updates and DLC and shit because like if you pack it
It better be free. It better be fucking free. Charging $80 plus more for this is obscene.
That's true. But yeah, if you're watching and you're sad that you either like can't afford it right now or you just like don't have any in your area, if you missed out on the Switch 2 launch, don't worry. It is better to wait
because there is not a lot to do at all.
All I'm saying is F-Zero Connect. If you have an NSO controller or a GameCube adapter, it has to be either official or make/third parties don't work. All I'm saying is greatest racing game ever made. Right there.
The thing is, though, like, it's not worth buying a video.
No, it's not.
If
not.
If you have a like computer that can run it at full speed, the Dolphin is literally right there.
Also, like, I'm going to say this right now. If you have the option to not emulate F-Zero GX, please do, because that game needs to be run full speed.
Yeah, because like
If I set up for All Stars Racing Transformed, that is also a good-ass game.
I know that in the new Sonic Racing game, they're adding like a bunch of weird like characters in there. Like, I really
There's Miku, there's Minecraft, Steve and Alec.
I forgot about that.
One of the, I forget which one, but somebody from Yakuza is in there. I think Ichiban, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm glad that like Miku appears in like a bunch of like weird shit because like it'll never happen, but I would love to see Miku in Smash. It will never happen, but technically she is a video game character. Technically, but she didn't originate for a video game. So Sakurai was.
I mean, to be fair, neither did Rob.
Yeah, but like, he gets the pass because he's like in the thing. And also, he was made as an accessory to a video game.
Mr. Game & Watch is literally an OC.
Mr. Game & Watch originates from the Game & Watch console or handheld/game.
No, the concept of Mr. Game & Watch originates from there. He himself is not a real guy.
He's the guy that you play as in a lot of Game & Watch games. Also,
No, he's not. No, he's not. He's a Smash original character that's like an amalgamation of all of them.
Also, welcome to the stream, Tanner. Good afternoon.
It's weird to think that Roy came out in Smash before his game. That's odd.
I will say though, out of all the like Smash characters who we're never getting, I do think that Miku would have the like best shot compared to stuff like Goku and stuff that people bring up. I'm still very on the fence of if they're ever getting another Smash Brothers. Like, they can't let the series die because it's a moneymaker, but like,
after Ultimate, I feel like they kind of shot themselves in the foot.
The
Like,
thing is, it's not even like, oh, they could just port the same game a million times, because they still have to get permission from, like, fucking Disney, I can never say it right.
Yeah, I think they went overboard with third-party characters. I think they started going overboard in Smash 4, and Ultimate just kind of really pushed it.
Unpopular opinion, that is one little thing that, like, is part of the why I don't really like Ultimate, and, like, it's supposed to be the Nintendo crossover. I'm fine with third parties, but it kind of turned into, like, mainly third parties.
Yeah.
And, like, that's
I will say, with one glaring exception, I think everyone that is in Smash Ultimate deserves to be there.
Yes, I will agree with you there. And also, Minecraft Steve was like my number one pick, so
For the record, that glaring exception is me.
yeah, because like
I'm sorry, Justice, by the way.
the thing is, like, I'm still confused as
They really wanted it to be, and then they realized that nobody gaffed.
No, the thing is, I don't own the game, and I beat it in 40 minutes. I experienced all the content there has to offer in, I think it was 30 to 40 minutes. It's on my YouTube channel. There's a video on my channel that's very old, by the way. So
I will say, ARMS is fun.
it is.
ARMS is a very fun game. It's just very empty.
It is fun. The thing is, if I can experience everything the game has offer in a free game trial and make a 30-minute YouTube video and end it off with that's it, that's not worth $60. Sorry.
That's even why I think Min Min doesn't deserve to be in Smash. I think she doesn't deserve to be in Smash because it's a fundamental problem with how the game is played. You should not be able to use a smash attack from the entire screen away. That is not okay. Get that out.
Is the only way to character with women be like have a character with eyebrows?
No, Min Min has a reflector.
What the fuck?
Because they thought that was fair.
Oh, hello, Wiggler. And it's not Wiggler. They're just standing. They weren't even like being mean to me.
Fine, then leave him alone.
They exploded.
Alright, fellas. I think we know what time it is.
Yeah. You're gonna become Wiggler?
Nope.
You're gonna become the cow? Oh, you became the cow.
Well... Look at him. Look at him wiggling around. So happy.
I'm so glad the cow is in here. I'm so glad that to think the only reason we have the cow is because someone on the development team, when brainstorming this game, drew the cow on a bike, and everyone else on the team was like, "We gotta make it happen, guys. We gotta do it."
Meet him. I want to go home.
You cannot go home. It is forbidden.
Ooh. Sad.
I'm sorry, it's forbidden.
Whoa! Dude! Most of the new courses, I think, are really good.
I literally don't have any
It's
problem.
just a shame that the game doesn't really let you experience them in single player.
Yeah, because like there's some of these like graphical change.
Peach Beach is awesome in this game, and you only do one lap on it, so it sucks.
One other little complaint I have, and just like segment, is I really wish there was an option to select what time of day it is when you select the course, because like
The weather.
and the weather, because it rains in this game, but very early, and I really want to just turn rain on all the time.
No excuse for a lot of the shit missing in this game. Like, that's such a basic thing to have an option for.
One thing that I noticed right away is, I stopped experiencing, but once in a while I have, like, really awesome issues, but it's only once in a while. I think it's normally during, like, stress ranges and everything. And when I was playing, I was like, I'm having a hard time, like, focusing on all the noise plus the music. I want to just focus on the music, so I was gonna try to, like, turn down the sound effects so I could just...
Yeah, there's no audio mixer in this game.
There's no audio mixer! Like, what the hell? Come on, guys!
There's also no item switch, and fuck the feather. This thing sucks.
What do you mean, like, item switch?
Like in 8 Deluxe.
Oh, yeah. The thing is, before this game came out, I always it's a great feature that should come back, but that was something that I already had. Now, 200cc though, I really did think that would be in here, and I'm surprised it's not in here. Now that I do think they will add in the I think they're probably just waiting a bit so that they can use it to like bring in new people or like people who put down the game for a bit.
The cow has a fur texture on its udders. I don't like that.
No! I really like how
Like
the
the udders
crown
look,
looks like
the udders look like soft. It's not. It doesn't look
I
right.
think you should stop talking. I think you need to cease.
Move.
Look at you waddle around.
She's so happy.
Look at her go. I cannot dance like you are dancing.
She's so excited. Look at her. She's so happy.
I'm so. They need to call her Moo though. Her name is not Cow.
Yeah, her name is Moo.
Her name is Moo from Moo Meadows. Alright.
Please take me home. Country roads.
You stopped wiggling around when you said that. You got so serious. Alright, what are we filming? We're filming Grand Prix. What are you...
Country roads. Take me home to the place I belong. Moo Moo Meadows.
Alright, are you wanting to... What are you feeling?
Told you I want to go home.
Alright, fine! Damn! We can go to Moo Moo Meadows. That makes you happy. I think it would have been a sin if they added the cow, but no Moo Moo Meadows. That would have been a sin.
Thinking about the image of Moo Moo Meadows just says hello.
Hello! Also, I want to say it on video, before Moo Moo Meadows became a meme and all that jazz, for years, that was an inside joke in my friend group. And so it was really funny.
A friend of ours, we have a friend named Bennett, and they are obsessed with picking Moo Moo Meadows every single time we play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And all they chose was the me wearing the cow costume.
Yeah. And then, like...
It didn't matter if we just played Moo Moo Meadows, they would pick Moo Moo Meadows again.
And then years later, I saw on Twitter before I stopped using it, like, everyone was drawing the Moo Moo Meadows, like, selection icon and, like, joking around with it. And then the cows in Mario Kart World, so, like, I was there from the start. I got so fucking sick
We
of
were
this
early
track.
adopters.
I got so fucking sick
I
of this
didn't.
track because Bennett kept on picking it.
I didn't get sick of it, I like this track.
I will say though that I hated this track in the original Mario Kart 8 when like battle mode is just like on regular courses and it sucks. They did a good job with battle mode in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and then like now Mario Kart World go back
Who brought
to
this up?
it.
Somebody brought this up when we were playing this on day one. I really wish they put Yoshi Valley in this game. That would have been awesome.
I was the one who brought that up. I brought that up.
Especially because that was my favorite Mario Kart track for a long time.
Really? I didn't know that. You see, I brought it up because I thought it would be really cool to explore that in the open world. Like, if they added maybe, like, some more paths and stuff, and, like, actually disabled the map like it is on 64, I think that would have been really cool.
game anyway.
Okay, I'm talking about the mini map, the one that's on screen right now. Talk about that. How are you so far ahead?
There's a mini map in 64. There's nothing else. It doesn't show you the placements, but there is a mini map that shows you what's going positions.
Yeah, but it's, you know what I mean, Jason. Like, you don't know anyone's placements, like, I like that. It very much the entire, like, race, you're like, oh man, I'm in first, and then, like, someone passes you, and you're like, oh wait, I'm not in first anymore. How are you so far ahead of me?
This is my home.
What did
Home
you
field
do?
advantage. Home field advantage. Also, casual reminder that this game has hidden stats, including a terrain stat, which the cow is very good on dirt. So that probably has a lot to do with it. Too bad the game didn't tell you that.
Yeah.
There's no excuse for that. Like, really, like, what? They made a conscious decision to not include most of the stats in this game. Why? Go here.
Where's Peach Beach? Where art thou?
Moo, moo. Moo, 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 moo. Moo, 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 moo,
Are you having fun being home? We are leaving your home now. You chose to leave! You chose to go to Dinosaur World!
My home away from home. I have a timeshare there.
You're not a dinosaur, though.
And?
I'm so glad that the Pianta is a playable character.
What's that Pianta doing with his arms? What is he doing?
Around.
Oh, that is too sharp of a turn.
Also, I'm speaking specifically to the VOD. I noticed that I get a lot more views on my VOD than on streams live. You are watching the VOD right now. Follow me on Twitch so you know when I go live. I also announce it on like Blue Sky and social media and stuff. I know that I don't really have scheduled and go live occasionally, and that's more so reason to follow me so that like when I do go live, you know. Especially when I do streams with you, because like then you can actually do it. So yeah.
Something else I've noticed is a problem with this game is when you get hit by something, the amount of time you are stunned is incredibly inconsistent.
Yeah, when I play
Like, sometimes you recover immediately, sometimes you get stopped dead in your tracks, and I have no idea what causes what.
When I play this game on day one, the first thing I was like, okay, blue shells are not a problem at all. Like, it does not stun you, like, at all. And now when I'm playing, like, for example, when I'm trying to get, like, 3 stars in, I forget what it's called, it's in my mind. The one where you die throughout the course of it. I've noticed that, like, I will get hit by a blue shell, and it's like, there we go, my run's over. But that's just an example. Like, I don't get it, man. Oh, hello, team. Hello, I'm really quiet. I did audio stuff before.
Temp, how does she sound on my end? Check my screen.
After this race temp, I will make my...
God damn, I'm far ahead. What happened?
Oh my god! Is the cow, like... Is the cow...
The cow is really, is really good on dirt.
Oh, that's why. It's one of those stupid hidden stats.
That on Moo Moo Meadows, did you forget in the last 3 minutes?
No, I remembered. I just didn't piece together it was the dirt thing.
Also, Temp, I did make myself louder, so let me know how this sounds. On my stream.
You don't hear Kai at all? Hold on.
What?
Kai, speak.
I am speaking. That's not good if the whole time we've been streaming, I've been silent. We've been talking a lot.
You do now? That's odd. I just disabled it and then turned it back on.
That's weird. That is very weird. We were doing a lot of audio tests before we went live, and we made sure everything was fine. So that's weird that on both my end I was quiet.
That is very strange.
That's just weird in general because like I specifically made sure mine was perfect, and then I listened to your audio and yours sounded good. So
I don't know. What I might do is I might I might actually just like download the first half of your VOD and just like slap the audio onto that.
The game,
for mine.
Yeah, the game audio won't match your footage, but like that works. But yeah, for those watching my stream, let me know in the chat if I sound loud or just Am I saying Choco Mountain right? I don't remember how exactly it's said.
God, I hate that word. It's so bad.
I wonder what Rosalina's hidden stat is on like what the range is good on, because like if you're really good on dirt, I wonder what mine is. I don't like that different characters are good on different grades, because that makes like, depending on what track you're playing, a character good or bad, and I don't like that. I don't want to have to switch between characters whenever I'm trying to pick a stage.
Temp, I would assume it wasn't working the entire time because I have literally not touched my computer since I started streaming.
It's weird though, because on the test recordings I could hear myself.
Yeah, I don't know. It must have happened when I switched from the start screen to my setup.
Oh.
Because that's the only time I like touched anything in OBS. I don't know why that would have changed anything, but I can't think of any other time it could have happened.
Temp, can you help on my stream and let me know if my audio is fine? At least we're both streaming, so like you can use my audio for the first like half of the stream.
Yeah, that's what I plan to do.
Should plug your VOD channel while we're talking about it.
Oh yeah, I have a VOD channel, by the way. I think I have like 11 subs there now, and I would like to get more than 11 because I want to monetize it.
Yeah, it's just called Plant VODs, and if you go to like his main channel, the Plant Commander, it should be like one of the recommended channels, like whatever YouTube calls it at the very like bottom when you scroll down.
Yeah. Where did Birdo come from? Why are they here?
Your game's super loud and I can barely hear you. What? Maybe my audio won't be salvageable. Alright, Temp, I turned it down a lot. How is this? How it sound now? This is good. Okay, cool.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I might just not post my side of this VOD. Because that would actually be a lot of work to try to get the audio from your stream and then put it onto mine. And I don't feel like doing that.
That's fine. I mean, I'm posting mine, so like, it's still gonna be archived.
I'll probably just add your stream to the playlists on my channel for the VODs that I've done this year.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea, so that it'll still be on your channel.
Yeah, so like there's an archive of it, but like...
Oh, I thought we were actually in a race. I'm like following you.
Hi.
I'm gonna be evil. I'm gonna be
Are you
evil.
turning on... Okay, I thought you were doing
I'm
that.
being evil. Oh, I didn't mean to choose that when I mashed A. Oh well. I like the little Yoshi and Toad hitchhikers that are on the side of the road.
Why does Twitch say I've only been live for 2 minutes? That is literally not true. I've had people in chat this whole time.
It might have split up your VOD. What is going on? We did test recordings. Everything was fine. Twitch says I've been live, or like Streamlabs says I've been live for an hour, so like...
Yeah, for me it says 2 minutes.
Maybe your stream like
just...
cut out and restart. Even more reason to only watch my VOD. Why did you say Scary Thomas, Temp? Who is Scary Thomas?
Me. I'm Scary Thomas.
Your name is not Thomas.
Shut the fuck your mouth.
Rude. I've been like drifting out of habit and I need to stop doing that because it's slowing me down. That's so stupid. I want to drift. Drifting shouldn't be a punishment.
Yeah, I don't think this game is very well made. There's no excuse for that.
They said they started development of the game in 2017.
Yeah, that's a lie. There's no way that's true. You don't make a game for 8 years and have this much basic shit missing.
I feel like we spent too much of this stream complaining about the game.
I think it deserves to be complained about. I don't think this game is very good, and I think that, like, that should be... I don't think we should give Nintendo a pass on this one, I'm gonna be real.
It's a shame because, like, this is one of the most, like, most anticipated games, like, I've ever had. Like, I've been wanting a new Mario Kart for so many years. And, like, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe with all of its content was great, but, like, I still wanted Mario Kart 9. And so when they introduced Mario Kart World as a concept, I was like, oh, this is great. I was wondering what they do next since, like, Deluxe has so much content. And I was like, okay, instead of trying to surpass the amount of track and content, they're going to do the open world stuff. And I really thought that I would be playing this game for weeks and not put it down because there would be so much to do in the overworld. I expected, like, DS's, like, mission mode and maybe, like, some bosses, maybe, possibly, even some NPCs with side quests. Like, I was expecting a lot of shit to do in the overworld. And there's just not.
Again, I just think fundamentally this game is just not very fun.
I think
and that's very upsetting. Like the driving is kind of boring.
I think it's a problem that, like, even when I'm streaming and thinking that, like, when I'm streaming it'll make this game more fun, I'm like, still, like, about 30 minutes of the stream, I was like, man, we've been going for so long, and I was kind of thinking, like, okay, I'm kind of ready to stop playing, and I saw that we were only live for 30 minutes. Like, that's kind of a problem if I get bored that quickly with this game.
I think it's a very good game. There's a lot of good things in it.
The worst, the thing is, this
as an overall package, no, it's not very good.
This seems to be a trend with new Nintendo games. Like, things that come to mind is Pikmin 4 not having as much stuff to do in it as Pikmin 3 Deluxe, or like...
What the fuck are you talking about? Pikmin 4 is huge!
Okay, let me rephrase that. I'm not talking about the base game. The base game is huge. It's the longest game in the series. I'm talking about side stuff. Like, it's weird to me that, like, it's missing mission mode and, like, a good battle mode and stuff. That is surprising to me, but I will say Pikmin 4, look at the past, because the main game itself, the campaign, is a very long game. So that's fine. But
Pikmin 4 is by far the biggest game in the series.
I was referring to side content when I was saying this.
A lot of the stuff in the story mode is side content. A lot of it is optional.
Yes, but, like, I'm talking about, like, how Pikmin 3 does it. But, like, again, I will give Pikmin 4 the pass. New Horizons, I do not give the pass. I know...
No, New Horizons, there's no excuse for it.
Now, again, I would maybe give it the pass is if after all of the updates, because I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, I know that COVID was going on and stuff. If at the end of all the updates we had all the stuff from New Leaf, or at least most of the stuff that should have returned, I would have been like, okay, I get it now, they pushed the game out, like, in a kind of unfinished state because of COVID and stuff, but, like, New Horizons is no excuse. That's a game.
I'm really far ahead again.
Man, I need to start playing as the cow. But I will stop myself from complaining about New Horizons. I need to stop doing that. I've yelled to the rooftops about that game too much. I know that there's other Nintendo Switch games I'm thinking of that don't have as much content, but I can't, like, picture what games those are at the moment. But this is, like, not a new thing. This is, like, this is a thing that's...
I do think this is the worst example of it, though, because they expect this to be worth $80.
Yes.
This is not even worth $50.
No, this is a $30 to $40 game. This is like a fine, okay game to like pick up once in a while, but like, I would rather play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I would rather play other Mario Kart games. I would rather play Nintendo 64 Mario Kart. I really did not mean this stream to turn into us bitching about Mario Kart for an hour, but here we are.
I knew I was going to be.
I expected us to...
Because I have many opinions on this game.
I expected us to talk about it, but like not spend the whole stream being like, this game sucks and we're playing it right. We're playing this game, but it sucks.
I mean, let it be known, what you're seeing on stream, this is it. This is the game. Driving in a straight line. That is it. That is the new Mario Kart. And you know that driving in a straight line works because look how far ahead I am.
I keep on like drifting without thinking about it because of muscle memory from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and I have to like stop myself. Because I know I'm slowing myself down, and that's really stupid.
Please, look at that.
How? You're not... Damn, I need to play with the cow.
You need to not try to be fancy and good at the game because it punishes you for trying.
I'm not even doing it that much, is the thing. But it's... The little amount I am doing, I'm so far behind. And that's sad. That's scary.
I don't hate this game, I just think it's bad. Like, I'm enjoying my time with it, but I have not had a single session of this game where I didn't feel, like, disappointed in it.
Yeah. Temp says, IMO, this game should have been $5 and consist of nothing but Drybone's character selection in Rainbow Road.
Oh yeah, hold on, let me show that off.
Here, I'll show it off too. Let me.
When you pick Drybones, he dies.
Let me get him. There he goes. Look at him pass away.
You know he's dead too because his eyes go out.
You know what? I want to be the cow. Been doing good with the cow. It must be the secret to this game. I can also be Moo.
Where are you? Where are Moo?
I'm over here. Oh, hello. I can't wiggle like you because I'm on a bike.
Echo.
Hello. They communicate. Look at them.
They converse.
I think we can forgive Nintendo of all their sins with this game because we have Moo Moo.
No, we don't. We have Cow.
This is Moo Moo.
Why is Moo Moo kind of caked up though? Look at that.
I don't like it when
Hold
you
on,
say that.
hold on.
I don't.
Why Moo Moo kind of?
I don't like.
Why Moo Moo kind of thick?
I think you need to stop talking.
Kai, look. Let me turn around.
Now
look at that when I stand up.
I see.
Wait, why is there mud on my ass?
I think you need to stop talking immediately. The only caked up Mario Kart character I want to talk about is Daisy in this game, and that's it.
Show that off too.
I know, like, I won't get demonetized, but I'm gonna choose not to.
God damn!
Temp says this
Why is she built like that?
Why? What's wrong with the Moo Moo Meadows cow? Are you afraid of the Moo Moo Meadows cow?
No, he's afraid of the cake.
Shut up! You need to stop talking now! Tim says I'm afraid of cow ass!
Oddly specific phobia. What happened in your past?
I don't think I want to know. I think I'm good.
Moo.
No. You have a hat.
Oh, the mud on my ass is gone.
It's because, like, depending on the terrain, you can get, like, snow or mud and stuff on your vehicle. It's actually pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, I didn't know it could get on your character, too.
Yeah. I don't really understand how to, like, drive on the walls. I've tried it, like, in practice, but, like,
It's
never
weird.
enough
You have to,
momentum.
like, you have to jump, like, at a weird angle for it to actually register that you're trying to connect with the wall.
Like, I was trying to do... Why did you just type it in... Temp typed in my chat, poop removed, sad face. Are you referring to the mud on poop?
Presumably.
Are you sad they removed the poop? Were you happy before?
It was supposed to be there.
No! I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
What do you think they make in Toad's factory?
More toads. It's how they repopulate. You got real silent after that. I think I know too much.
I'm trying to. There's a baby Luigi situation I'm dealing with. He's committing terrorism.
I'm pretty sure if you look closely enough, you can figure it out. I think they're supposed to be making items.
Ow!
You're welcome. No! You're mean! So rude. Aha! Finally beat you. Temp says, do you think toads reproduce asexually or they just fuck in the factory?
I mean, toads are genderless.
I think they reproduce asexually. They just kind of stand there and they're like, well, it's time. And then you just like see one just kind of like phase out of their arm. And then a toad appears. I don't like the mental image that created in my mind.
Where do I want to go? Sure, we could do it.
Something also kind of cool is that when you click on plus and you click on a stage, you can also choose what stage you want to drive to and like what stage you start at. Like you have like selections, which is kind of neat. Oh yeah, Temp. There is like over 200 tracks in this game. This game has a fucking huge soundtrack.
I thought you meant like courses, and I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
No, because Temp said like, what is Toad Harbor doing here? They did a remix of the Mario Kart 8 title screen. I don't know if they did the title screen of any other Mario Kart games.
I'm pretty sure I've heard Super.
I think that Mario Kart 64's title screen song is underrated. I really like that one. Like just the song.
I really like the Mario Kart 64 credits theme.
I don't remember what that is off the top of my head. I know Wheeze. Wheeze is like amazing.
It kind of has like Rainbow Road vibes. It's really good. Why is this bird out in front? He needs to go.
You're not wrong. Temp said they put 70% of the budget into the soundtrack. Yeah, they did. This game has the biggest Mario Kart OST, I believe. I'm just gonna guess, just with the amount of tracks. Like, there are videos on YouTube that it's like 8 hours of Mario Kart World soundtrack, and that's not even the whole soundtrack. That's just a selection of songs. And I know why. It's because they expected you to just like listen to it like while exploring the world. But the problem is there's not enough content in the overworld to explore to like warrant that huge of a soundtrack. This game could have been amazing. I'm so sad. I'm disappointed. Now, I will say the Switch 2 console itself is much more well-made than the Switch 1. Like, the Joy-Cons feel nice, the magnetism works good. The console
I
itself...
regret to inform you that it still has a stick drift problem.
I've heard some people say that. However, a lot of the people saying that have not turned off the automatic, like, tilt controls and stuff that when you first turn on Mario Kart it happens. So I'm not sure how many of those people actually have drift and how many just haven't fucked with the settings yet. I'm not gonna be surprised if like you still get drift with Joy-Cons, but like I'm saying.
No, it's because the thing that detects the stick movement is basically the exact same mechanism that it was in the Switch 1 Joy-Cons. They did not update it. Now, I haven't had any problems personally. PJ said he had a bit of a scare, but the fact that that's still happening at all is bad.
Yeah.
I will say personally, though, my impressions of the console itself have been pretty positive.
Oh yeah, I haven't really messed around with how a lot of Switch 1 games look on here, but I will say I was in Tears of the Kingdom for like 5 minutes, and that game looks so good on Switch 2. It looks great. Blue Cinema is one of my favorite new tracks they added. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
The concept is really neat. There was like a cinema in Luigi Mansion 3, right? If I remember correctly.
Yes, there was.
Okay. Pretty sure that was like my favorite part of the game. I really like that.
My stream counter still says 2 minutes, by the way. It has not gone up.
Are you even streaming?
Yes.
Did you check on twitch.com?
I will check after this race.
Because if it says that, I'm gonna guess that you're not streaming. Not that it matters, because you're not gonna save your VOD anyway. Oh, Temp says yes, he's streaming. So yes, you are streaming. I don't understand. But okay. I've been really itching to do like an art stream lately because I've been so like hyped on drawing. I've been drawing like every day. The problem is everything I am working on is either spoilers for Omori or it's a project that I'm not ready to share yet. So I wouldn't really have anything to draw on stream, which saddens me a little bit because I've been kind of itching to do a drawing stream.
I don't want the super horn in second place. That does not help me.
The super horn is a lot more rare in this game, which, I mean, could be a good thing depending on who you ask, but, like, it makes doing, like, 3-star
I
stuff
disagree.
really
I think
hard.
it's more common in this game.
If you're in first... I get it a lot in second place. In first place, I, like, never get it. Specifically if I'm doing, again, I keep on forgetting what it's called. You know what I'm trying to say. It's the one that kills you. Whatever that mode is called. Also, I think that the cow is kind of cracked because ever since I stopped playing as Rosalina and switched to the cow, I'm getting first place.
Yeah, because this game's stats are very unbalanced, and the stats screen does not fucking tell you that. It very heavily favors things with a high speed stat, including the cow, Bowser, Wario.
It is kind of funny that the cow is the character that's cracked, though. Because of course it would be the cow.
The cow is slower on actual roads, though. On dirt, it's really good.
I don't like that, though. I just want to be able to play as whoever the hell I want. And not having to worry. Temp said in my chat, a kid with 2 lesbian moms would have to call one of them mother and the second one earthbound.
That's true. I like that.
I agree. Look at you, you're wobbling around. Do you think that, like, the cow showed up to the DMV and they were like, what the hell is a cow doing here? And then someone was like, let's humor him. Let's actually do a driving test. And then the cow aces it and gets their license just because everyone is in awe. Damn, we didn't think you'd actually pass.
I'm so disappointed in this game, man.
Me too. I hate that, like, and, like, people who have watched my YouTube channel have known this for a long time, but, like, during the Switch 1 generation, I complained about Nintendo stuff for so much, and I feel like non-Nintendo fans don't get it, and are like, why are you bitching about, like a billion-dollar, like, gaming company so much? And, like, I don't think that, if you're not a Nintendo fan, you don't really get how, not only did all the personality and charm kind of die with the Switch generation, the quality of the games died with the Switch generation. And I was really hoping that the Switch 2 would be different. And first impressions, like, for its day one, I was like, oh my god, this is so much better. Like, Mario Kart World is so great. But now actually playing it, it's like, damn. They're gonna give me games with no content and charge me $80 for it. And that just makes me sad. And I feel like I'm just beating a dead horse because I've been saying the same type of stuff about Nintendo for the past, like, 8 years. I want to be blown out of the water.
I agree.
I want to be...
But every once in a while, they have released bangers. Like, Mario Odyssey is really good.
Oh yeah, Mario Odyssey is great. Well, no, like, it's not that, like,
No, the thing is, I still have major problems with Mario Odyssey. Like, I think the structure of that game is kinda eh.
For a one-time thing, though, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, like, I just don't want that to become the norm. Problem is, Nintendo sees everything they do now as, like, this is the new standard. We used to have a Nintendo that used to, like, try something completely fucking different every single game. And now we have a Nintendo that tries something completely different one time and then keeps doing it.
There's a really good Did You Know Gaming video, which is about the inventor of the Game Boy. And it kind of opened my eyes to a lot of why Nintendo is not the way they are. And that dude's philosophies on a lot of stuff that, like, everyone kind of considers Nintendo charm. After he died, Iwata, like, still followed it and stuff. And then Iwata passed. And then Reggie left the company. So a lot of, like, the people who were keeping those same, like, things that kind of that first guy started, which I can't remember what his name is. But, like, I feel like that is a turning point in Nintendo of, like, when those philosophies died, and part of that is, like, doing, like, the new thing. Like, something new and unique every time, instead of just, like... I mean, now it's just, like...
Now they feel the need to reinvent every single thing that they have, and then keep it as the reinvented concept. Instead of, like, mixing it up a second time and changing what didn't work. They did it to Xenoblade, they did it to Zelda, they did it to Mario. They're doing it to everything, and it's kind of pissing me off. I did not mean to pick that track.
Well, are we going to... Nope, we're not. I feel like we gotta now switch it up and talking about something we actually like, because we've been bitching this entire stream.
I will say, I think this game has a lot of personality and charm.
Oh yeah, the character models.
So, like,
and how
saying that Nintendo has no personality anymore isn't completely accurate.
I more so meant in, like, marketing and, like, UI design.
As a company, they don't. That's absolutely
Yeah,
true.
yeah, I'm talking about the company. I'm not talking about the games. I do think that depending on what series it is, some games did have more personality. Like, I'm talking about Zelda mostly. But, like, when I say that Nintendo doesn't have personality anymore, I'm talking about the marketing, UI, console menuing, like console music, stuff like that outside of the games. That's what I'm referring to.
Why is this bird such an aggressive driver? He needs to stop.
I think it's scary that that bird is a driver. He's very frightful. I think frightful is a very fun word to say, and more people should say it. It's a silly word.
Oh, I unlocked Rocky Wrench.
Me too. No! Sad.
What happened?
I fell down. I still have PTSD from this room as a child.
Why am I so far ahead again?
What? Are you playing as Daisy?
Yeah.
I thought I would, like, beat you by playing as the cow.
The cow's good on dirt. We are not on dirt. Don't you love hidden stats? What a great concept, Nintendo. I hope you drive this even further and don't even give us a stat screen in the next Mario Kart game. I love this feature.
Every time I'm trying to make us stop bitch about this game and change the subject, something new comes up.
Because this game is not very good.
I thought that streaming it would make it more fun.
It's just highlighting its problems. Oh, we tied.
Oh, neat. Cool.
No, but seriously though, I think it speaks volumes that we're trying to be positive about this game and it's struggling.
Well, yeah, because, like, I don't want to be a negative person. I don't want, like, everyone on the watching the stream or the VOD to be like, when the hell are they going to stop complaining? That's not fun. But then I can't stop complaining because it's not very good. And I don't think that's fair to anyone.
Oh, it's not our fault the game isn't very good.
The thing is, I'm not a negative person. I'm a positive, optimistic person most of the time. But when I start talking about new Nintendo, it, like, lights a fire under me, and then I can't stop complaining because I miss how things used to be in their games. Like, dude, go and play, like, a GameCube game. Go play Double Dash. Like, you'll see the difference right away.
Man, I love a double dash. That game's so fun.
I would love to see that mechanic return again, honestly. Alright, do you want to do, like, one more set of races and then call it there?
Sure.
Alright. Frantic or normal items?
Fellas, for any of you on Kai's stream right now, please, drop me a follow, by the way, because I'm probably going to be doing some more streams in the near-ish future.
Oh, yeah.
I have a lot of stuff planned, but most of it is going to be, like, 2-3 weeks from now. We haven't decided yet, but there are talks that me and Kai might do an Earthbound randomizer next weekend.
Not next weekend. I'm not gonna be home.
I thought there was one more week. Oh no, never mind. You're right. You're right.
No, I'm gonna not like be online for a bit because I'm gonna be on vacation starting this Friday, and I like won't be back till early July, so like
Yeah,
we will not stream
but when
next
you
weekend.
when you get back, probably Earthbound Randomizer.
Probably. Now I
'Cause
will
that's something that
I'm gonna say this right now. If you're watching the VOD right now, since I will be posting this VOD at the time of recording this in a week, this is still valid information. So if you watch it, don't watch the VOD and be like, okay, well I missed out on this. No, you haven't missed out on it yet because I will be on vacation when this VOD comes out. So when we we're still talking about it, probably do the Earthbound randomizers, that's a fucking long randomizer that will probably take 2 streams, and we will be streaming
I don't think it will take 2 streams. I think it will just take an entire day.
Okay, I
Because
mean...
when we played it casually, we beat it in a day. And you were in Flintstones hell for like 2 hours.
Oh, that's right, yeah. It's a pretty long randomizer, so it will be a very long stream. So, like, if
Not really. I mean, it's like the same length as, like, Ocarina of Time.
I thought it took us like 8 hours last time.
Really? Maybe like 5?
That's still a pretty
Which
good
is about...
stream.
Which is... Oh, it's pretty long. It's just... That's about what Ocarina of Time took.
If you want to see something, like, chaotic and crazy, I would recommend watching it. Because, like,
It's very funny.
It's very funny, and it's definitely something that like, I mean, you can do it single player, but 2 people help because, like, you're trying to, like,
You will
find
get
the exit.
lost a lot.
Yeah, it's
basically
it's
it's not a typical randomizer. What it actually does is it shuffles the entire map, and every single entrance leads to a completely random location, and you have to like find the boss of each floor, and then Gygus is like all the way at the bottom.
Yeah, it's kind of scary.
It's very scary, but it's also really funny.
Yeah, it's very, very chaotic. But yeah, go give Jason, the Plant Commander on Twitch, a follow. Also, just because, like, at the moment, I only stream once in a while. He typically streams a lot more than I do. So, if you
I will say my streaming has been kind of, like, delayed lately just because I've had a lot of stuff to do.
Yeah.
I did like a Melee stream not that long ago, and I've wanted to do more of that ever since I did it because I had so much fun with that stream, but I just have not had the time.
But even saying that, you do stream more than me just because, like, at the moment, I don't really have a streaming schedule, and the stuff that I'm working on, like art and stuff, I can't really stream that at the moment, so I only stream occasionally. But yeah, if you like gaming streams, you should do that. You should go follow him.
I also have crowd control set up, so that's
Yeah.
a thing that can happen. God damn, this track is so good.
It's so good.
It's so pretty. Too
The
bad the game
music.
it's in is kind of bad.
We have to stop! This VOD will not be enjoyable if we're complaining the whole time. We did complain most of the
I think
time.
Nintendo should be held accountable.
Also, if you are watching the VOD, why don't you leave a comment and say what you think of this game? Because I am curious what the reception is, because I've heard a lot of people share the same opinions as me and Jason, but, like, I am curious to know what everyone's opinion on it is. So far, I've only met one person who loves the open world and thinks it's, like, amazing. So I'm curious if, like, there's anyone else out there who shares that opinion. Oh my god, I got first. Yippee!
want to like this game so much more than I do. Also, this is a very personal, like, subjective thing, but honestly, I don't fuck with the kart designs in this game. I think most of them miss.
I think that the ones in Mario Kart 8 are better, but like I don't mind these kart designs. They're not bad, I just think the ones in 8 Deluxe have more personality. Like,
I think we peaked with kart designs in Wii. Wii has some really good ones.
I can't speak on that, but like the ones in 8 Deluxe I really like is like Link's motorcycle, the Animal Crossing stuff, the Yoshi bike. There's some in DS that I really like. Do you remember the airship cart?
Yeah. That's in 8, though.
Is it?
If you're talking about the literal airship, like the boat,
Yeah.
that's an 8, not DS.
Didn't it originate in DS?
I don't think so.
Maybe
There's a plane in DS that's like Bowser's cart.
Another one that I liked in DS is there's one that I think is supposed to be a nod to Wrecking Crew. It's like the construction yellow thing.
That's Waluigi's cart.
I wish there was more stages in this game that involved water because like driving on water is so fun. It's like my favorite thing to do, just kind of drive on the ocean.
It really does feel like wave racing. That's not a bad thing. I really hate that the only time it's ever worth it to drift is if you're doing a fucking U-turn.
Or, I mean, there are some courses where you are, like, doing a big turn and, like, it's good to drift then, because you'll get the speed boost. But, like, it's very, like, few and far in between, unfortunately.
Please kill Waluigi. Thank you.
Goodbye, Waluigi. I think the funniest costume in this game is Wario's bee outfit, because why is he a bee?
Leave him alone. He's doing his best.
Why is he a bee?
I like Pro Racer Toad, personally.
I like that one too, but like I feel like Wario is more of like, why?
Let him be a bee.
I'm not saying he can't be a bee, but like, why?
But you're judging him.
Are there furries like for insects? Is that a thing?
I don't know about insects in general, but for bees specifically, yes.
That was a genuine question that I wasn't expecting you to answer. I just was like, I've never seen it before.
I've seen bees, I haven't seen anything else.
Tep says, please call Waluigi, me hiring the Mushroom Kingdom assassin. Starvoo Peak is one of my favorite new tracks.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It is good. It is good.
Most of the tracks in this game are pretty good. I will give it credit for that.
Oh yeah, the courses are great.
When this game hits, it really hits. It just misses like 95% of the time.
Before this game came out, I was like, why the hell is Peepa a playable character? We already have Boo, but then I unlocked Peepa, and he's just a little guy. I love him.
We literally don't have Boo. We have King Boo.
Yeah, but like, same thing. Also, Temp says I've seen some people who have moths or spiders as their bug summon, so I guess it is a thing. Probably not as common as like furries, but like
That was a genuine question. Because I know that, like, the lizards are, like, the scalies are a thing.
It's more like dragons than lizards.
I don't really see dragons. I see a lot of lizards.
I've never seen a lizard.
I've seen a lot. I've seen some snake ones.
Okay, that I've seen.
I love this track. I love how, like, Miyamoto was so mad and pissed that, like, Rosalina got, like, the good lore story bit, and now Rosalina has never been seen in a mainline Mario game again. She is banished.
She's literally in 3D World.
Okay. I mean, like, the Mario games that have, like... Okay. I don't know how to word this. It's like the collectathon single player
There have only been
base.
2 of those. There have only been 2 of those since Galaxy 1.
There's been Galaxy 2, there's been Odyssey. I guess that's right.
That's it.
I thought there was more for some reason in my head.
There are only 5 3D Mario games.
That's insane. With the amount of literal hundreds of video games that Super Mario is in. For only 5, like, quote-unquote mainline games, that's kind of crazy. They could always try to put Rosalina into the RPGs if they really wanted to. He's got a backstory, they could do something if they really wanted to. I mean, if we have Gino who's, like, from the stars, why not?
Alright, but they're allergic to Gina.
Yeah. The Mario RPG remake? As much as... Okay, we were complaining about new Nintendo. Nah, that slaps. That RPG remake is one of the best remakes of a game I've played. I love the added cutscenes.
Not entirely developed by Nintendo, by the way. That's a Square Enix game.
That's true. That's the secret. I just ran over a toad.
Is he dead? Did you kill him?
I won't comment on that. They should let HAL Labs make everything, Temp says. All the Kirby games and HAL Lab games I've played have been good.
HAL has a good track record.
Although even though I personally quite liked, oh god, I'm forgetting what it's called. It's the Kirby game where you make friends with everyone.
Star Allies.
Yes. That game is very short, and I know that they added, like, more content after release. I mean, I played it when all the new content was already added, but, like, even with that all that content, it is mostly side content. The main, like, campaign is extremely short. Every world is short as fuck, and then you get to the last world, and it feels like it never ends, and then you beat it, and you're like, oh man, that was short. Like, if you really wanted to, you could probably beat that game's main campaign in a day.
And that applies to most games if you're a speedrunner.
Okay, but, like, when I say stuff like that, I'm talking about, like, a normal person, like, playing it and taking their time. It's like Pikmin 1. I'm not saying people need to speedrun Pikmin 1, but that's a very short game where, like, you can beat it in 2 hours. I've literally done it on my channel before. Twice! I was planning on doing a traditional Let's Play of that game at some point, but it feels kind of redundant since I've literally beaten Pikmin 1 twice on my channel before. Now, have those been, like, the normal way of playing? Not necessarily, because one of them was a race and one of them was a 2-player mod. But, like, if you want to see me play Pikmin 1, well, I've done it twice. Those were some of the funnest streams I've done, honestly. I had a great time doing both of those.
I had a lot of fun with my Pikmin 1 LP. I think I had even more fun with my Pikmin 2 LP. That game is very silly.
Honestly, you know what? I feel like I can say this because it probably will never come to fruition. Years and years ago, like over 5 years ago, I did plan on animating a short 5-episode, like, Pikmin, like, animated series, basically just being the events of the first game, and taking creative liberties to make it a little bit more interesting. And I did storyboard all of the first episode, and I started animating the first episode, did not get very far, like, maybe animated 30 seconds, and never again. And once in a while, I think, like, man, I kind of wish I pursued that and actually made that, because that would have been cool.
Okay, another thing I hate about this game, the rail grinding mechanic sucks.
Okay, Temp, you
I really don't like how, like, uninteractive it is.
And the thing is, the rails are faster than driving normally, so you want to go on the rails.
But it's so boring.
But the thing is, if you're on the rails, jumping is actually slower. Also, Temp, you brought up Forgotten Land. I bought that game just right before the Switch 2, like, came out, and I haven't played it yet because I want to upgrade it to the Switch 2 version when that comes out, and then I will get to experience it.
I think you should just straight up, wait, did you get that game physical or digital?
I have it physically sealed, so I'm just gonna try to swap it for a physical copy of the...
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, do that.
I don't... When does that come out?
I have no idea. You should do the same for Mario Party, by the way.
I mean, that game's not sealed, though.
Does it matter?
I guess it doesn't. I guess GameStop should take it anyway, regardless. Well, I guess. I kind of wish that we got like an actual Delfino Plaza course in Mario Kart. I know we got that one course, but that's not actually Delfino Plaza. It's like vaguely inspired by it. I think it originates from DS, if I remember correctly.
It does.
Man, I played the hell out of DS, man. DS was so fun.
I hate that I'm not supposed to do it. I don't like that. It makes this game so boring.
I should have not played as the cow because the cow is terrible on this stage because I'm not on ground, which I think is stupid. Switch 2 version drops August 28th. Okay, cool.
I do think you should get the Zelda games physically sooner rather than later.
Not this month, but probably August. I am completely topic change, but like, speaking of upcoming games and stuff, I am very excited for the Silent Hill 1 remake. I think it'll turn out fantastic, considering how much they did a great job with Silent Hill 2's remake. And I'm very excited. Silent Hill F, I've purposely not looked at any like footage and stuff because I kind of want to experience that game without really knowing much about it going in.
Reacted to the fucking transmission stream about it.
What did you say?
Why am I so far ahead?
What did you say before?
We literally reacted to the information stream about it.
Okay, but more footage and more trailers and information has come out since, and I've purposely not been watching those. I'm talking about that because apparently people are saying they showed up a lot of monster designs and shit. And some people have been saying they kind of showed a little bit too much. And for that reason, I decided that I won't look at any more footage and pictures and stuff until the game comes out. Because it comes out, like, what, September?
Yeah, September 25th, I think.
Yeah. I'm glad I became a Silent Hill fan at the time I did, because, like, shortly after...
The last 10 years have been painful.
I literally lucked out because, like, I became a Silent Hill fan, like, right before Silent Hill started becoming a thing again. And when I was beating it and playing through the games, I was like, oh man, it's a shame a new game hasn't come out in so long, because, like, I really am enjoying this series. And then they started making games again. I'm surprised. You know what? Wait, we still haven't heard more information on the Silent Hill 2 movie. That is surprising.
We know that it's done, and it got somebody bought the distribution rights, so I expect a release date soon.
I'm hoping for Halloween. I feel like that is legitimately the most perfect time to release it. And not December, not Christmas, like Five Nights at Freddy's 2. What are you guys doing?
Is that a panel down there? No, it's a stack of coins. Thanks, game. That's useless to me.
Temp says, I don't know if I want Air Riders, but I definitely will if Sakurai beats the hater of anything post-1996 allegations. I never played the first Air Riders, but I am very glad that it's making a return just based on the cult.
Air Ride is really fun. So, oh shit, you never played Smash 3DS, so I can't make that comparison.
No, that's the only Smash. No, that's not true. I have not played Smash 3DS as well as Melee and N64. Maybe I played Melee and N64 very briefly, but like I didn't play them like and grow up with them. Alright, are you wanting to call it here, or are you wanting to do one more round of races?
That's up to you, I don't care either way.
I'm okay with calling it here. Mostly just because, like, I don't feel like playing more Mario Kart. Again, I wish I didn't have to say this about Mario Kart. Mario Kart is supposed to be so fun. But I get bored of this game very easily. But yeah, before we...
Game is not good.
Before we head out, do what we said before. Follow Plant's Twitch channel, his VOD channel. If you are a VOD watcher on my channel, go follow my Twitch so you know when I go live. And we might still up for debate, but most likely we'll probably be doing the Earthbound randomizer sometime in a few weeks.
Probably like a little under a month from now we'll be doing that.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that will be next for me or if another Melee stream will be next. It depends. I might do another like during the day stream, and that will probably be more Melee. because I had a lot of fun with the last one, and I want to play that game more.
So yeah,
What does this toad do?
I don't know where you are, so I don't know what code you're referring to.
Where are you going? I parked next to a car that had a toad in it. The toad got out of the car and went underneath me, and now is just walking down the road.
I do really like that this world is very populated. There's a lot of guys just walking around.
Where are you going?
I'm trying to find you, but I probably won't find you because this map is bad. So yeah, I'm gonna call
What is he doing?
I'm gonna call the stream here. Do you have anything you want to say before I end it?
Toad is yelling at me. Oh, he left. Where are you going?
I have a toad who's really happy to see me. That's a you problem.
Oh, he was happy to see me. He was just yelling at me at the same time.
There's a toad
He's
jumping.
walking off into the snow for no apparent reason.
He's gonna die. He's gonna freeze to death.
Is he gonna walk into the bush? He walked into the bush.
Oh yeah, I'm not even near you right now. Alright, well, I'm calling it here, so thank you guys for watching. Catch the VOD on my channel, and I'll see you guys next stream, whenever that may be.
See ya!
Goodbye!